You are not drinking to get intoxicated, are you?
No.
There
This
you
is social drinking. There's a big difference.
There
I
you
will-
go.
Roll me a Constitution check.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi guys, and welcome to Jyinxx attempts to play The War of Two Sons, a homebrew D&D 5th edition campaign, and here is Dallin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 15. First off, I'd like to make a disclaimer. All art used for this campaign has been taken from the internet. We do not claim anything whatsoever, except for our lovely player tokens, which have been designed by fair Jyinxx.
Yay.
Also, for all of yous out there, I hope you're all safe and having a good time. But for now, get ready to have a good adventure. So sit back and relax.
No.
As a small recap to our dear adventuring party, they have managed to travel throughout 3 days through the snowy forest, heading towards Karmic Village, in the cart of dear Yandi and Gregory, or Gregor for short. Along the way, they managed to find a elder trapped bear, which they have tried to mend and set free. They let it go, hoping that it would be in good condition. Once they got into Karmic Village, they have managed to settle upon a quite little inn, the Harmony Inn, in fact. Getting a nice meal and greeting some unique individuals, they decide to take some rest. Before, however, there was some inter-party dilemma, as Gregor has set the boundaries to either tell the party to pay up or to find another ride. He gave the group 3 days to come across the amount for which they owe him. We now continue off after the parties decide to get a good night's sleep. Alright, so at that point everyone should have all their HP, spell slots, everything back up, and it is now considered the next morning, day 1.
Where's Trevor?
If I am not mistaken, what were the sleeping orders where you guys were in?
I was sleeping in Sylvia's room for the first time ever, who's probably super excited.
Definitely in the free bunk room with, I believe it was Omek, Edgar, and yeah, that's all 5 of us. Oops.
I think I wanted to have Trevor guarding the door, but then we had our spat.
Yeah, Trevor, come to the bunk room.
Alright, so Edgar and Mira were sleeping together. Nora and Sylvia were sleeping in separate bunks in the same room.
Oh, I thought I was
No, I
sleeping in...
absolutely pushed those together. There is no way I didn't.
No, it's Mira and Sylvia sleeping in the same room.
Yeah, Mira and Sylvia.
Not Nora.
Okay, so Edgar and Nora are sleeping together. Sylvia is sharing a bed with Mira.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because she got drunk.
No, I wasn't. Oh, you got
Yeah,
drunk.
I got drunk. And now I have some, self, upsetting stuff going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like everyone to roll me a d20 to see who wakes up first.
I
And do not worry, I'm about to switch you over to the scene once we get those rolls. Let me get
Aha!
music.
Oh,
Oh.
Edgar, you wake up first. As the light begins to shine through your window, it begins to risen and such. You stretch out, feeling the cold, brisk air. The bed was quite sturdy, not too soft, but not the best. But you did get a good night's sleep. You see Nora in her sheets, still bundled up. What do you do, Edgar?
Ega just gets out of the bed and stretches, looking out the window. I assume there's a window.
Yes. Roll me a perception check.
Let's see. What do my bird eyes see?
You look out to the window. You see a couple carts out and about. You see people rummaging throughout the place. It looks quite busy out there. A little bit bigger than the normal villages that you used to travel about. And yet this one seems peaceful. What do you do?
Ega puts on whatever clothes she was not wearing to go to bed with. Sylvia. And begins to go head out to the door.
Alright, as you begin to head to the door, do you wake up Nora?
Yeah, Ega nudges Nora.
Yeah, 5 more minutes. Girls it back over. Mm.
Ega just continues nudging Nora up.
Mm. Mm. Go away, Mira. I want to sleep.
No.
I just looks over at Ega. No, I want to sleep.
No.
Eh.
No.
Why do I have to wake up right now?
Ega then says no in Dwarvish.
Wait a minute. That actually wakes Nora up. Where did you learn that word?
Travels.
And you've... I'm gonna swear at her in Dwarvish.
Ega just fringes with not
What?
knowing what Nora said.
Okay, you haven't picked up on everything yet.
Would I have to roll deception for that?
Not really. I won't do that for NPCs unless you're really persistent.
Okay.
Okay, you haven't picked up on everything yet.
Got work to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. You go ahead. I'm just gonna wake up and just Nora just sits up in bed, but's not getting out.
Alright, Nora, as you start to bundle up just a bit, hearing Ega open the door. You look about and there seems to be no one there. Do you go downstairs or where do you go?
Would Ega know where the others are located?
You know that Olmec and Trevor will be sleeping in the cheap rooms, the traveler rooms. Yandi and Gregor are sleeping in their bedroom. And you know that Sylvia and Mira are just around the corner down the hall.
Ega goes to Omix and Trevor's door and knocks on it.
Doop, 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 doop. Olmec, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Your non-existent ears begin to hear a knocking at your door. You're on this large top bunk.
Oh yeah.
Olmec opens his eyes, rolls over, lands on his feet on the floor with a thud.
Roll me a dexterity check because you're doing this from the top bunk.
Is there a button? There's no dex. Oh, that's gonna be straight dex. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I would say acrobatics if you're trying to keep your balance. 10. Ega, all of a sudden you just hear a loud
Thunk.
Olmec dusts himself off and goes to the door.
Wait, where's Trevor's icon?
Olmec, you do not see Trevor.
Did I fall on him? I check underneath myself.
Roll me a perception check or investigation. If you wish to do that first, or do you let Ega into the room?
Oh wow.
I check if I fell on him.
You're
All right.
gonna see everything.
You look about. You check underneath your shell. You check underneath the mattress below you. He is nowhere to be found. He is not in this room whatsoever. Not even. You notice that his luggage is still here.
Uh-oh.
Well, I open the door. May I help you?
How do I go?
What?
How do I go? What's to do?
I'm awake. I'm standing here.
Yes. Tell that to Trevor.
Trevor's not in here.
That's weird.
Yeah, I already looked. He's not in here.
Ega nods and lets Omic do his thing. She's just waking everyone up, it seems.
Did you need something specific?
No.
Can I go back to sleep?
No.
Olmec shuts the door.
Alright, Olmec, you slam the door back as Ega, you make your way down the hallway. Meanwhile, Sylvia and Mira.
Yee. I would technically have been awake already since I only need 4 hours of trance.
I'm gonna say, unless you are on watch, the trance thing would usually work. But if you're in a comfortable situation, there's no need to do the trance.
Well, I was kind of on watch because of the orcs. I didn't want them coming in at night.
Okay. What would you be doing while you are currently awake?
Assessing my arrows. Making sure that they're sharp.
So you are just at the foot of your bed, inspecting your goods.
Yes.
Mira is on the edge of the bed, bundled up.
Yep. Just sleeping.
And then you hear a knock on the door.
I'm going to pull out my bow and point it at the door. Who's there?
Just some visitor. Tapping at your door. Only this. There's nothing more.
Sylvia's going to pinch the bridge of her nose, lower the bow, and walk to the door.
I had to make it. It was a perfect opportunity.
Shh. What do you want?
Time to wake up. Wake your phone up.
Wake up. What time is it?
I go look this-
Roll me a wisdom check.
Who?
Both of you.
Oh, cool.
Right at the brink of dawn.
We're
Sylvia, it's too soon.
the hell are you talking about? The sun's not even up.
It's break of dawn. We gotta make money.
Right, we have to do that. Have you seen Trevor?
Not with Olmec.
He's what?
Not with Olmec.
You wake up, Mira. I have to go check on him. And with that, I'm going to leave to go downstairs.
Alright, as you decide to head downstairs, Egga, you look over at Mira, and she is sound asleep. Mira, can you roll me a perception check?
Yep.
Alright, you managed to hear the conversation Sylvia and Edgar was having as you are still in the bed. Are you going to stay in the bed, or do you slowly wake up?
I'm going to kind of just curl up. This bed's really comfy, and we've been sleeping in the back of a caravan for like, what, a while. So I'm just going to lay there a little longer and enjoy the fluffiness and let them deal with the chaos for a minute.
You haven't had a chance to sleep in a nice warm bed ever since the gambling hall.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a few days, and yet it's just so cozy and warm.
Yep.
As you then begin to hear footsteps going into your room.
Gonna
Clack, clack, clack.
open my eye to see who's in the room.
Okay, are you being stealthy?
Nope.
You then see a small little kenku staring down at you at the foot of your bed.
I'm going to pull the bed cover over my head and, like, ball myself up. I don't want to get up! I don't want to get up, go away!
When do you wake up? Come on.
No!
Come on.
No!
Come on.
No!
Come on.
She's
Okay,
gonna,
keep
like,
going.
then she's gonna take her blanket and, like, do a roll over and become, like, a blanket burrito.
Can I try to pull the blanket off?
Okay, Mira, roll me acrobatics. Edgar, roll me athletics.
Athletics. Where is athletics?
You said acrobatics? Okay.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Damn it!
All of a sudden, you feel tiny little feathered fingers grip onto the base of your sheet and then roll you out of bed.
I'm gonna look at her, and I'm, like, so sad, and I have, like, the big puppy dog eye, and I'm like, why would you do that? I was comfortable.
Early bird gets the worm.
What? Like, I couldn't understand. What did you say?
Early bird gets the worm.
I don't...
Edgar, you get a point of inspiration
For what?
for that.
The comment?
Yeah.
Early bird.
Oh, I already have it.
Boo.
I'm sorry. Just that's That just made my day.
I don't like worms. You can have the worms. I'll go back to bed, and then I'll get up and have some bread later. So.
No. You're up.
She's gonna look at her, and she's just gonna crawl back into bed.
As
try
you see the persistent tiefling girl just crawl back into the sheets, doing her best, trying to cuddle up into the warmth.
We don't make enough money. You're gonna stay here.
Okay. She's like dragging her feet and she has like the cute bed head and her eyes half open and she's just mumbly because her head hurts.
Are you wearing your armor or are you wearing your full clothes? Because technically if you were sleeping, you guys would not be wearing your armor.
I got put on her armor. I got
just-
put on her stuff that she was not wearing while she was sleeping.
I don't really have armor. I'm just wearing my dress and my cape.
Okay. So,
Yeah. I just look like I slept and I have that cute anime messy hair and the eye and a little teardrop in her corner of her eye and a big yawn and starts walking downstairs.
okay. So, meanwhile, downstairs, Sylvia. You look downstairs and you start to hear very familiar laughter of some sort. Oh, that is hilarious.
Trevor?
Oh, good morning, Miss Sylvia, as you see him speaking with Yandi.
What are you doing up so early?
Oh, I just figured I'd get dressed and had a chat with Miss Yandi. I heard about the conditions that we are in, and I figured perhaps I can help.
How do you propose?
Well, I mean, I was up an hour earlier, and then I decided to talk to a couple people who were getting breakfast.
Have you found us work?
Oh, there's plenty of stuff to do here. A lot
Like
of
what?
odd things. Yandi is just like drinking his coffee. He is a charming fellow. I mean, I have never heard such stories like that before, even in my travels. Oh, my dear, I've heard all kinds of tales and rumors. But apparently there's been a lot going on here. But I suppose you just want your breakfast first.
I can pass on that for now. Tell me more. And I'm going to take a seat at the table next to him.
Should we wait for the others?
Just you and me for the moment.
Okay. At that point, you then begin to see Mira and Ega going downstairs.
Oh, well, I guess we didn't have to wait that long. Morning, Mira.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
I said good morning.
Ellie,
What?
I said good morning.
I did say good morning. I yawned it.
Oh.
I said
Oh, we
good-
didn't hear
Not
you.
pick up.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'll do it again. Morning. There.
There it is.
Sorry.
It looks like you were a snug bug in a rug.
I miss my bed. The bird wouldn't let me go back to sleep. I'm tired. This is me in real life in the mornings, generally, by the way.
Sounds about right.
Good morning to you, Miss Ega. See you're also up and early.
I get waves.
Greg is still asleep, but I like to also get up and take in the shine into the morning. It's such a beautiful day. You can even see the sun through the clouds.
Is there any, like, food on the table? Or...
There seems to be a small breakfast in front of Trevor, and Yandi has some tea.
Okay. I'm gonna go get breakfast. I'll be right back. And she's, like, dragging her feet over to the bar. Can I get a bowl of fruit, please? She says half awake.
Alright, that... Let's see... He tells you it's going to be worth at least, 3 silver.
Okay. I give him 3 silver.
Alright, as you take a couple moments, Edgar, do you sit... Okay, apparently Omek is joining the party.
Speed your turtle. That's why the turtle won against the hare.
At that point, one by one, I guess Nora takes her time putting up her armor. Omek decides to come down, hearing the smell... Yes, hearing the smell of breakfast.
Ah, yes.
With his non-existent ears.
He smells through his tongue.
I'm noticing some turtle-based discrimination here, so
I'm sorry, I don't know much about turtle anatomy. Alright, one by one, everyone joins down, getting a nice good breakfast and so forth. Everyone who wants to eat can pay up at least 2 silver.
Yeah, I can do that.
I don't even have silver on me. I just have gold.
Gandhi says, unfortunately, Gregor told me that I'm not allowed to pay y'all folk anymore for food at this point since we reach our destination. But I guarantee you, you are still welcome to work for us.
Trevor, what are the jobs that you mentioned?
Oh, yes. Let's see here. Well, I've talked to a couple of the individuals, and it's quite a unique town. There are many mystical creatures and things that happen around the borders of this village. Starters, there apparently is a group known as the Bucket Bandits. Yanni says, oh, I know those folks.
You do?
Those people are a bunch of cranny lunatics. They wear these buckets on top of their head and they like to roam around in the mountain passages. Haven't seen one though. But you can tell because they like to show off those buckets.
They wear buckets? Like,
Oh,
literal buckets? With holes? For eyes? Like the buckets you put a mop in?
yeah, they're not the very brightest folk, but apparently there's a lot of them.
This is a bucket. No.
I just keep getting that stupid he
Oh,
has
wait.
my bucket
There's one more.
meme from when I was in high school.
Trevor's, yes, apparently they are not the brightest, but they seem to be very dangerous and numerous. Let's see, what else? Oh, I have heard that the Highlanders have a office up near some lodging further in the corner of the village. Then there happens to be weird, mythical, or strange things happening at their local shrine.
Really?
Yes! Some say that ever since that event happened a few years ago, recently, most of the town has been a shortage of hunt and gain. I also heard rumors that apparently there's also a large beast, a monster, that lives in some sort of cave.
What about the monster?
Well, pretty much they say that the Highlander hunters are the ones who usually take care of the beast, but they do not go near its den. They also place wards to protect the village. They say it is a hideous troll.
A troll?
Well, what?
Oh,
We can find.
okay.
We can always find it during the day. Don't trolls turn to stone during the day?
Where did you hear that?
I don't know.
Is that true?
Mirror, roll me an Arcana check.
Is that just in Lord of the Rings? I'm sorry. You
Rolling
said
Arcana. 14?
a natural 20?
Mira, you read it from an old book that says that trolls, in some cases, usually don't travel during the day, that they are giant statues of them. But
Okay. That's just a Lord of the Ring thing. I'm sorry.
you know them to be giant, grotesque creatures that have unique properties about them. They are very rare and scarce, and going face to face with one of them is very dangerous.
Hmm.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I hear they're really dangerous. As I eat a strawberry or whatever fruit I have in front of me.
You eat a preserved peach.
Okay. Nom nom
As-
nom.
It is not fresh fruit. It is actually like a jam paste.
And I paid 3 silver for that? That sucks.
Well,
That's fine.
technically it's winter time,
Yeah.
and they have fresh fruit.
Yeah, I didn't think it's okay. I as I said, Mira's half awake, so she's just like whatever. It's not meat, so that's fine.
I will take meat.
Well, I do know that the noble who lives down the manor further south is looking for assistance. Otherwise, there have been plenty of people who've been asking for part-time jobs with all kinds of various things.
Anything that can get us the money we need in 3 days.
Well, I don't know. Other than the fact that the bandits are a bucket of the bandits are worth about 5 silver each.
Hmm. I don't think there's enough bandits for that. Trevor, I'm going to need your help with something.
Okay.
You and I are going to go talk to the noble family here. Hopefully they remember at least my signet.
All right. I can do that. I think. I mean, it's been a while since we spoke to nobles. I don't suppose your father will find out about this, right? As he whispers this to you.
If my father finds out, so be it. It's not like I have a warrant on... Oh, wait.
That's in the other part.
Well, I know, but he shouldn't find out about that either.
Oh, I also have good news. Apparently, the Ironman Kingdom, or at least those mercenary groups, have not reached the village yet, and there have been no sightings.
Oh, that's at least reassuring.
Well, for now, technically we are no longer in the neutral lands.
Oh! Oh, that's wonderful.
Nora's finally gonna start coming downstairs.
After taking a couple minutes donning your armor, you take a seat.
Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah, I was about to say, we probably hear you before we see you.
Sorry, it takes a while to just adjust itself. It takes a while to put this on. Oh, sorry, 1 sec. And I'm just gonna walk over to Sylvia and just weirdly hold out a hand that hasn't touched anything else yet that you've seen, and just hold still for a moment, Sylvia.
What?
And I am going to put the hand on your shoulder for a moment and just whisper a few words that you don't quite understand or don't really understand. There's some dwarvish stuck in there. And just lift my hand off. Congratulations. Your clothes are magic. And I just wave my hands around as if to patronize you just a little bit and then walk away.
Are you casting a spell or?
I am giving her that little buff that I get every day.
Okay.
But my clothes are already magic.
Press it to confirm the action.
Blessing of the Forge. Imbue magic into a weapon or armor at the end of a long rest. A
Yandi
plus
said-
1 bonus. Nice.
Yandi pretty much goes forth. Well, I'm about to go sell some furs and leathers that I've been keeping up in our cart. Hopefully we can make up a good business here. Since the fact that they have no gang means that they're gonna need supplies. If one of y'all want to come help me and start packing up and start selling some furs, I'd be happy to get some assistance.
Edgar, could you handle that?
I guess nods. Okay.
I hear those Highlanders like to buy a whole bunch of bulk of them. Make some fine cloaks.
I think
And
I'll wait
also,
for. I think
Uh,
I'll wait for Gregor to come downstairs. I think I was going to work for him today.
Oh,
Just-
he also told me to give you some instructions, Miss Nora. She then pulls out a parchment. Apparently, there is the shack up in the corner is under strict construction at the moment. Apparently, that giant crow creature went about and destroyed it a couple weeks ago.
Crow creature?
It is under construction. I will go inspect the construction for the next day. Ugh.
Well, pretty much right now, it's very dangerous out there to go alone, especially at night.
Take the sword.
I have a hammer.
It's
I
safe
can go
if
with
you're
you if
alone,
you'd
though.
like.
If you want to wait for Gregor, I'm pretty sure he might be able to take you there, but right now he's still waiting on that person to come forth. Don't get me wrong, but that fella kind of rubs me the wrong way with his business. I mean, who charges so much for stuff like that?
It's very interesting stuff, to say the least.
I mean, I don't know much about magic, but I can pretty much tell when something seems a little bit overpriced.
That... Bartender, how much did you pay for the magic wash thing?
At that point, Trevor begins to shiver. I will never use that thing ever again.
Does he respond to my shenanigans?
The bartender is too busy serving customers at the point.
Damn it, bartender!
Actually, roll me an insight check.
Oh. Well, that's a fuck.
You can't seem to read the room and why he's ignoring you.
Hello?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy right now.
Everything okay?
At that point, he goes back to the kitchen for a moment. Everyone else can roll me a perception check.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
I'm just enjoying my fruit.
Edgar, Nora, and Olmec, you notice that the villagers enjoying their breakfast glance at you all. You all pretty much stick out a bit, and like they're not trying to be obvious about it. They're like staring you guys down for a moment, trying to eat.
I can't say anything.
So you have terrible eyes.
You hush. I didn't
Good.
shoot Mirror on purpose.
And I just get up from the table and do the socially awkward dwarf and walk over to Mira. Hey, Mira. Just being really obvious. really awkward about it, the whole thing. Hey, I was supposed to give you a message. The Mage Association in this village here was actually looking specifically for you.
She's gonna look a
They would
little.
what now?
She's looking a little nervous.
Oh,
Why?
They were, I believe, they were looking to hire you for stuff, or at least interested in interacting with you, just simply because they don't usually get such. They don't get many arcane casters come around very often. Usually it's everyone. Usually it's druids or clerics like me. Our magic's not quite the same. It's really similar, but it's not.
Oh.
So-
Okay, that's not as bad as I'll have to check it out. And she says
Yeah.
nervously as she shoves her face with another spoon of the fruit jelly stuff.
preserves.
Sylvia, roll me a history check.
Oh, good. I have a plus. Never mind.
You don't know exactly much about the Silver Arcanium. You know in your past that your father did business with a few of their mages. Hearing the
remember?
fact that there's a shortage of casters in these parts kind of seems a little odd. You don't know why.
Shortage of casters. Why does that seem odd to me?
Oh, there's
I-
druids everywhere.
No, I understand druids are, but there shouldn't be a shortage of mages.
Shoulder shrug.
I may have to inquire about this later.
Trevor says, "Well, if Miss Mira, if you like, I'd be happy to accompany you."
Well, I definitely don't want to go alone.
Here.
Oh,
I
no.
Mike
will.
wants to see the mages too.
Okay. Thank you, Olmec.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sylvia. I forgot. You asked me to bring you to the opus. Right. Point clears his throat. So, can we finish breakfast first?
Of
Yes.
course. Let's.
Yes, food. Right.
At that point, Yanni gets up. Well, I gotta go get my stall ready for a bit and get in contact with those Highlanders. Edgar, if you wanna come help, I could wait for you up front.
Right, come now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go check up on the things. Just meet me up at the stables. Y'all don't have too much fun, and I'll see you later tonight. Oh, and tell
See?
Gregor to get his butt up when he can, as soon as possible.
Yes, Yandi.
Ta-ta. At that point, she steps out. Eka, do you continue to follow her?
Yes.
Okay, then. So, at that point, I'm going to say everyone manages to get their breakfast, enjoy themselves. It's going to be 3 silver each per breakfast. Trevor's already been paid for his food.
In that case, if we are finished with our meal, come on, Trevor. We need to go and talk to the noble family.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you, Mara.
Have a good day, everyone.
And
good
with that, I'll have him in
luck.
tow. On the way out of the door, I'm going to pat him on the back and say, "Good work today."
Thank you. At that point, he takes a step away from you and then takes a step ahead.
Is he worried?
Roll me an insight check.
Who are you and what have you done with my Sylvia? 15.
He seems a little bit off-putting about you for some reason. Okay, so, who is going where?
I'm helping. Yeah. I'm helping the lady.
Yandi.
Yandi.
I'm not pronouncing that name.
Me and Olmec are gonna go to the magic guys, I believe.
Alright, so you guys, I'm going to bring you to the map.
On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map.
Alright, so since the group is going to be split up, I need everyone to roll me a d20. Nora, I take it you're going to be waiting for Gregor to wake up?
Yup.
Alright, so you're going to be at the inn.
A magical neutral there.
Yes.
And before Sora rolls a 20.
God damn it!
Wow!
I called it.
Alright, so Olmec and Mira, day 1. At this point, you're going to try to figure out some information. Trying to find out the Mages Association. I would like you guys to roll me an investigation check to see where they are located.
Investigation. Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
you
Oh
got
my-
distracted by a butterfly. Okay.
Olmec, you don't talk to people. The moment someone comes by, your head just sinks into yourself. And
That's
one
the
point,
truth of Olmec.
Mira, you go forth, and then you see an elf wearing the Mage Association robes.
Okay. Hi, I don't mean to bother you, but I heard that your group was looking for me.
Huh? I'm sorry, who are you?
You're with the Magic Association, right?
Yes, I am, as he presents his robes. I am only initiated.
Oh, my friend at the inn, was approached by somebody from your clan saying they wanted to speak with me particularly about something. I'm really sorry for if I'm interrupting something, but is there a way you could tell me where you guys are located so I could go find out what you guys wanted?
Oh, we have a guild hall over there, and then he points it to a very large building in the corner. We are looking for initiates and so forth, but do you happen to know the name of the person?
No, I'm sorry, I wasn't there. I had gone upstairs for the night.
It's quite alright. I would be happy to show you and such.
That'd be wonderful. This is my friend Olmec. He's interested in coming along too, if that's okay.
A turtle in these parts. How are you not frozen?
Olmec shows him his scarf.
Oh. I take it both of you wish to join?
When he says join, does he mean the whole group or join him on the way?
He's asking you if you're wishing to join the
Oh,
Mages Arcanium.
I want to see what he wanted to talk to me about first before I agree to anything.
Well,
I just have some scholarly questions.
Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the individual you ask. Otherwise, I would tell you. But you can speak to our head. He should allow you to get into it, but I should warn you though. As an initiate myself, it is very difficult to get in. Do you happen to have any magic?
I have a few spells. She's
Oh.
just gonna give a nice innocent smile.
Do you have a spell book?
No. I just can cast them.
Oh, you're a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is very rare indeed to find someone capable of casting magic without the studies of Arcanium. But, nevertheless, talent of yourself is such a rare find. By the way, that is quite an interesting outfit, and it seems as though your appearance is unique. Where are you from?
I am from a small village, a ways away from here. I'd rather not talk about that. Let's talk about you. Where are you from this village, or did you travel here to join the group?
Oh, no. I am from another village further to the south. I am a high elf, and I came here to study. I was stationed here, along with my master, to receive my next level of training.
Oh,
Fortunately, I only know cantrips and a couple first level spells, but I am a great enchanter, and I also know some good evocations.
that's great. I'm sure you'll get there. I'm Mira. She's gonna extend her hand to do a handshake.
Pleasure, Miss Mira, as he slightly takes it and touches your fingers.
Okay.
Like he doesn't do a full handshake, like he touches the tip of it.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm not used to that kind of custom of shaking hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude on anything.
No, it's quite fine. It's quite fine. Anyway, please, right this way.
All right.
As you guys begin to follow. Omek, is there anything you want to do, or do you just,
I just follow.
Okay. Next up, on the roll, let's see. Omek is 20, Mirror is part of that 10, so Sylvia, it is your turn.
Fantastic. We are on the way. Right?
Yes, it is quite a little bit farther as Trevor takes along the path, heading down south to this very large manor of some sort. Trevor just is a little bit quiet. He's not as talkative as he is.
Is everything all right, Trevor?
Oh, yes, everything's fine, Lady Sylvia. Just a lot has been on my mind.
Such as?
Just some heavy thinking. Besides, just exactly what did you have planned to speak with the nobles about?
Well, not all of the common folk will have paying jobs that can get us the money we need.
Oh, dear lord, are you planning on taking those bounty jobs?
Bounty jobs?
The one for the bandits?
Oh, God, no. Those are very small bounties.
Lady Sylvia, you're not thinking about hunting that troll, are you?
Goodness, well... Probably not, unless we can get back up.
I really don't recommend that.
Well,
I mean,
we'll
I've
see
heard-
what he has.
I've heard rumors that the fact that it's nearly impossible to kill one.
Really?
They say if you cut off its head, another one grows in its place.
Fascinating.
And they tend to eat common folk. Drag them to their lair, and at that point you start to assume, say, yes, perhaps the mayor does have something that we could do.
That is less violent, perhaps?
Yes, not dangerous at all, completely, absolutely safe.
Trevor, are you sure you're okay?
I am fine. Roll me another insight check.
You know you can talk to me, right?
Trevor is definitely acting odd. He definitely doesn't seem to be very conversive when you're around. I just think perhaps we should just focus about the task at hand. Anyway, as you then reach this large door and such, you go forth and knock onto it, and at the door... Oh, we do not need that sound effect anymore. I apologize. Let me just pull up edition.
I wonder if that music is copyrighted.
All of this is non-copyrighted.
No.
It is all done by Kevin McLeod. Please,
No,
there's no need to worry.
No,
All
I meant
this
the one
is
that I was.
all.
Yeah,
The one that I was referencing.
Yeah, no, don't. Let's just assume everything that Dallin plays, besides
No,
what
no.
Dallin plays, is copyrighted. What Dallin plays is okay. I trust Dallin.
If not, we can always try to find something to edit it later along. But I assure you that all this is fine.
Nice.
As you reach the door, you then see a wood elf young man open it. He looks as though to be a servant. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm with the Sevastopol family. Would you mind if I saw the current lord? And I'll show him my signet ring.
Alright. Roll me a charisma check with advantage.
Yay! Charisma! Why?
Oh my goodness.
At that point, are you traveling here alone?
No, I'm here with a party.
Trevor says, I apologize. Our escort is at the tavern. We want to speak in private. If it's okay, we wish to speak with the Lord about current situation. The young elf servant looks at both of you. If you can just come inside for a moment.
Of course. And we will follow him.
Alright, 1 second. As I then... switch you over to the manor. Now, not all the maps are done, unfortunately, so, but I did manage to bring this up. You step inside this large wooden manor with a lovely carpet, and up ahead, you see it has this large hunting trophy. This man, the lord of this place, seems to be very wealthy.
Hmm.
My, what a lovely decor!
Truly.
Bell in Vermont is one of very high standards, and he is a respected member upon the council.
Hmm.
He is a true noble, and has also made unique progress.
Progress?
If you would please, wait here. And as he opens the door to the left, it's a large living area.
Oh, this looks wonderful. Thank you very much. Your name?
You may call me Nim.
Nim. A wonderful name. Thank you, Nim. And with that, I will go in and sit down.
Alright, at that point, you notice that this place is quite large, but there's barely anyone inside.
Hmm.
Trevor takes a seat. Well, perhaps we should just wait. It might not be too long.
I do hope not.
Meanwhile, back up north. Back up at the tavern. Edgar. Oh wait, who rolled higher? Okay, yeah. Nora, you're last, unfortunately.
Yep.
Dun, dun.
Edgar. Yandi goes forth back to the cart, to the side, and starts gathering in as many leathers as she can. It's such a great thing to have you to help out, Miss Edgar.
There's good nods.
We're just going to take a small little cart, and then we're going to bring it up to the lodge over in that direction.
What do these people buy?
Oh, I hope they buy all of them.
I have some stuff.
Well, have you ever thought about becoming a merchant?
Edgar shakes her head.
No?
I can gather stuff.
Huh. Well, I mean, there are people who are looking for unique goods. Perhaps you could be one of those people to find them.
Edgar nods.
Come to think of it, I don't know much about you, Miss Edgar. I don't know even anything about kinkus.
Just wandering around. That's who I am.
Your friends seem very lovely, too. And at that point, she finishes up putting the rest of the furs in a small little crate and set it in this little one-person cart to carry. I swear that man, he should be doing all this labor work.
Likes to sleep, is he?
Oh, apparently he decided to have a little fun last night with a... Never mind. So, would you mind carrying someone to that?
Oh, you a swinger.
Edgar nods and helps Yandi.
Alright, so at that point, you guys load up a couple of leathers, and as you get to make your way through town, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Alright. There is one thing that does stick out. There seems to be a humanoid woman, with long white hair, and she looks about a little bit confused.
Edgar notices and asks what's wrong.
You take a step forward, and this woman turns to you, and she seems to be a little shocked. Oh, nothing. I'm sorry. And then she slowly begins to just like run away in a direction. Well, what was that about?
Don't know.
Well, there's no need to worry about that. Come on, we gotta get these leathers up to the Highlanders.
Edgar follows him along.
Is the music too loud?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
Sounds fine.
Alright, let me just get something real quick. You notice that there is a single female Highlander scout. She has her cloak over her head, keeping her hood covering her face. She looks at you both of you and such, and just walks past you. Excuse me, miss? What is it? Hello, yes, I am a traveling merchant, and I was wondering perhaps I can... I heard that you Highlander folks had a building, a lodging that you were borrowing for such. I was hoping to speak for your head. We're not interested. And then she begins to walk through the pass. But, ma'am, is it alright if I just go up there? No.
We have goods.
And at that point, the woman just continues to walk away. Well, she was rude indeed.
Like a nuts.
I hope they're not all like that. Besides, we didn't come here for nothing. Where did you get those coconuts?
Boo!
Great.
Oh,
Johnny,
that was
I
good.
guess making the noises with her mouth.
Oh man, that was funny.
That's a pretty good impression. How are you doing that?
What I do?
Part of who I am.
Well, you could be a right down performer.
Could be.
Do it and make money.
At that point, as you then see this large hunting establishment, there is this one specific hunter standing near the doorway, keeping watch, and then he puts his hand on his sword, on the hilt of his sword, and walks closer. Halt! What are you doing here? Oh, I apologize. We came up there hoping to sell some furs. Are you the one in charge here? He says in a cracked up voice, I'm sorry, we have no interest in buying any goods. You'll have to sell them in town. I was just hoping that perhaps you'd be interested in some fine leathers. Or maybe some furs? As she gestures you to pick up one of the pelts.
Like it helps emphasize the pelts and furs.
And she displays it as such. Roll me a charisma check, Edgar.
Charisma. Oh wow.
Presenting the pelt, and you're showing it off in the proper way, showing the luxurious fur kept in pristine condition. I assure you, I believe that you folk would definitely be able to use these for some fine cloaks. I could even get them tailored for you and such for an extra cost, but I would like to speak to your head. Those are pretty nice. But right now, the head isn't here, so if you could please come back another time. Do you know where we stay? Oh, yes, we're staying at the Harmony Inn, Yondi and Gregor's Industries. Traveling merchants. Can we do a retake on that? I'm joking.
Yes, you can.
I'm sorry. That was my bad. I was fumbling a bit.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you run so many campaigns. Things just start to jumble. Anyway.
Like how people call Edgar.
She goes forth, talks to the young man. She comes back. Well, I suppose we'll have to come back another day to sell this, but good thing I did get the name and the information. Let's go see if we could go sell these somewhere.
Okay.
Alright, so we now go to Nora. Nora, as you are just raiding down the bar, Gregor slowly walks down the stairs, and he is groggy. Ugh. What the hell? Where's my
Morning. Morning, sunshine.
You're not my wife.
I am not.
Where's Yandi?
She went off to sell leathers, furs, stuff, and Edgar offered to go help her.
Hmm. Well, hopefully we can get some money here. So, I take it you're still thinking about the proposition?
I cannot, with my ability, get the amounts that you want, but I can get as close as I can.
Well, apparently, I don't think we'll be able to craft guns. Yandi should have told you about what happened.
That detail was left out. And I just casually looked towards the door.
Roll me a deception check.
Don't fail. What does
Two.
it say?
Jeez.
2.
That doesn't sound like Yandi. She makes sure to get my notes across. But I guess since you forgot, that little shack that I told you where we can make our weapons apparently has been destroyed. And they're fixing it up. So now, I just have to wait until that merchant comes in and see. But, good news, he should be showing up later today. So, right now, I'm going to take a day off, and you are going to get to work on those guns.
Right. Did you have a place that you wanted me to work at it, or did you want me to just do that in your room?
You have a room.
Right, but I need a lot of metal. At least some good quality metal, please.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I think I misspoke on that, but trying to say that I need material to make it with.
Did it look like we were carrying all that metal in our cart?
Did you want me to make gold pistols? Because I mean, I can, but
You can do that?
technically, yeah, I can't guarantee that it's gonna work, but it'll look nice.
Well, unless you're trying to show off to someone who can't shoot shit. I'm doing this for a business, so here's what's gonna happen. Either you get me my guns or you get me my gold. It's plain and simple. I don't care where you get it, so long as it doesn't cause me problems. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna go get my breakfast. I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere else. But you got 3 days. At the point he goes to the bar.
I'm storming off. Boop, boop, boop.
Alright, where are you heading?
I'm gonna go head off and try and find Mira, because that was a dead end.
Okay, roll me an investigation check, because you have never been to that building before.
I have never been to that building before. 17.
As you go forth outside the hall, the inn, you ask around. In a matter of minutes, they point you to pretty much in this general direction.
Just wander on over there, trying to.
Before that happens,
Okay.
roll me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You notice not too far off, you see that same half-orc near the distance, and he seems to be following you.
Cool. I'm going to wander off for a little bit. Just wander around town, just eventually try and just go down an alleyway and just go down to the end of the alleyway and just stand there.
You don't see any alleyways. Most of the buildings are lined up
Oh.
and such.
Oh, well, it's more of just stand between two buildings then. Just wait there.
All right. So, roll me a stealth check just to blend in. Are you trying to lose them off your trail?
Oh, no, I'm absolutely not trying to do that. I'm being quite obvious of where I'm walking around, but I'm doing it in the socially awkward dwarf fashion.
He is definitely keeping his distance, but he seems just to be watching you.
Okay.
Dude.
He is also very armed. He seems to have a longsword on his side and a shield on his back.
Question. What kind of armor does he appear to be wearing?
Roll me blacksmithing tools with intelligence.
Okay. One.
He seems to be wearing a chain shirt underneath. He does have some good gear, a couple of shoulder pads. He looks as though he is properly armed, medium class. No helmet whatsoever. His head is completely exposed, but everything about him seems as though he is a very strong individual, and his armor shows it.
Okay.
However, for a half-orc, he seems more refined.
Okay. So, after just waiting between two buildings, I'm just gonna step out and just look around and see if I spot him one more time.
Oh, his gear is also like properly treated and such. Like he looks as though he can take care of his wares.
Okay.
All right. So you notice that he begins to start going up closer to you.
Cool. I am just gonna just casually pretend that I'm not looking at him, but it's quite obvious that I'm trying to make it very obvious that I'm waiting for him to just approach.
He gets at least 10 feet of you, and he calls you out. Dwarf.
Yes, me. I just turned to him. Yes, hello there. Socially awkward hand extension.
He doesn't shake it. He stares you down for a moment. Where's that tiefling girl?
Yes, about her. Well, I will answer your question if you answer me one question, and I will be completely honest if you are too.
He stares you down a bit. I don't think you understand who you're traveling with.
I don't either.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh no. He knows.
6. I was just going to ask, what is your interest in her? Is it more of like, oh my gosh, she can do magic, or is it the tiefling thing? Because if it's like
a wisdom saving throw.
What?
ooh, that's gonna hurt. 9. Oh shit. I kind of want to use my inspiration right now.
Okay, go ahead.
19.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
19.
Does
At that
beat-
point, you notice that he gets very serious the moment he pulls out a wanted poster of Mira.
Is it the one from the that the Black Suns posted the bounty of us on?
No.
Oh, oh boy! This has got my interest. Huh? That's not the wanted poster I was expecting. Can I inspect this wanted poster?
I've been hired to track her down.
Oh, hell the fuck no.
Are you trying to take her alive? Is this a kill, dead or alive thing? Are you planning to kidnap her, like stuff like that? You know.
That depends. If you're gonna get in my way, as he slightly draws his sword just a bit. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where is she?
I can't quite answer that question. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't answer that question unless I understand why. Other than you're just here to be hired, aren't you, mercenary? Or bounty hunter. Sorry, bounty hunter. Sorry. Right. That is much more respectful of a title.
At that point,
What did
his-
she do?
I don't care what she did. Right now, I'm just here to claim her. I'm gonna ask you again. You're gonna just tell me where she is.
No. I'm gonna have to say no.
You do feel a bit intimidated by him.
Duh. Don't. Just realizing I don't have my hammer on me. I just have my armor and my shield. Shit.
You done fucked up.
So here's what's going to happen. I know she's staying with you at that inn,
Mm-hmm.
and unlike me, my partner is the kind who like to bring him dead. So, unless you don't want to see her head on the pillow without her body, and you will bring her to me.
I have a counter offer. Have you ever heard of Cook and Book?
Oh no.
What now?
Cook and Book. I don't want to be mean, but you're kind of being mean. So
What the hell is a cooking book?
this is what a Cook and Book is, and I'm just gonna cast heat metal on that damn sword,
On his sword?
on his sword.
Okay, roll me cast heat metal with, is that dex save or a
That
pop-up
is
spell real quick?
okay. I'm sorry. Boop, boop.
Oh dear.
It's been a while since I've done it. So,
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. Oh no.
He is an orc.
Choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy armor or a medium metal armor.
Oh,
Oh,
They-
he failed.
That
Yay!
is within range. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature within physical contact of the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell.
2d8. Wow.
Yeah.
Only 16
At
damage.
that point, you grab his hand at the handle, and all of a sudden, you see his hand start to burn. Oh, mother! He then goes back, and now I need you to roll me initiative.
Oh, no.
Whoopsie.
And you're all alone.
Yep.
He can't use a weapon, at least.
He
How
cannot.
long is it heated up for?
Oh
Oh,
no!
whoops. Oopsie. I didn't click on my token.
That's fine. I'll just add you.
Okay.
Oh no! It wasn't me this time.
Sorry.
Well, there's a 1 in 10 chance. Never mind.
All right. How long does the heat metal last? Can you pop up the descriptions?
I'm fairly sure it's concentration.
It is a concentration, and it lasts for a full minute. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action at the end of each of your subsequent turns to cause damage again. If the creature is holding or wearing an object and takes the damage from it, it must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or drop the object if it can.
Well, technically the sword was still a sheath, but he is going to take the effort to throw. He's going to take his turn to throw his weapon to the ground as it burns. You can see the sheath, the leather sheet of it, start to like catch on fire, and he like tosses it down. Shit! Ugh! All right, that's his action. You now have your turn.
Cool. I am going to run. I am just gonna dash away, and I'm just gonna continue. I'm gonna use as a bonus action to keep that heat metal going.
Are you disengaging?
No, I am just running.
All right, he's going to take an attack of opportunity, which he is going to try to tackle you. So, athletics or acrobatics?
We are going to do athletics.
Straight missiles in order.
5. Shit.
Oh no!
Oh.
At that point, all of a sudden, as you try to take a turn, he's like, "Oh no, you don't!" And at that point, he grabs you by underneath your arm and neck, and he like holds you up a bit in a chokehold. You're not getting away from me, you little. And you are now restrained.
Okay.
Good.
Let's see. It is now his turn. And he is going to try. Double check suffocation real quick. Alright, what's your constitution modifier?
2.
Alright, 2. Okay, so you should last that long. He is going to go forth, and he is going to try to choke you. He's doing non-lethal damage using strength.
Okay.
Alright. So, let's see. 11 does not beat your AC, correct?
No.
One second, gotta check up grappled. Incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions. Alright. Oh, when the grapple ends, the person is incapacitated for that round. Meaning you can't take actions or reactions, but you can still do bonus actions and movements. He is gonna try forth and like choke you just a bit. Like, he's also grabbing onto the back of your head, like he's trying to snap your neck. But you are fighting against him a bit, like shoving away. So, Nora, it is your turn. I need you to roll me in athletics.
Cool.
Or acrobatics.
Athletics. But, okay. Do I still get a bonus action since assuming I get incapacitated?
Yes.
Cool. I would So go ahead and describe what happens, and then I'm going to do the other thing that I was going to do.
The moment you he lifts you up a bit, you put your legs onto his like stomach, and then you spring yourself off of him, and he moves just back a bit. You have your movement and your bonus action.
Cool. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon, which is a bonus action to cast.
Alright, so your concentration for the heat metal is no more. Oh no, wait. Spiritual weapon? No, that's not concentration at all. Alright.
No, it's not. But it is a bonus action, so the sword will stop glowing because I cast this, but just for this specific turn.
Alright, and what do you summon?
I summoned the hammer that I don't have in my hand. So it's a glowing semi-translucent hammer that I've got in my hand that looks identical to the one I don't have right now.
Alright, as you then summon your weapon and take a swing at him, he sees it and ducks. What the fuck? You then begin to hear noises, shouting of people as it starts to draw attention. A couple rangers start running towards you.
And I'm going to run away from him specifically. So I'm going to just start running my 30-foot movement.
Alright, there's a ranger right here. Oh, each square past you at that point would be about 30 feet each.
Okay.
Well, it's just going to be longer, so you'll be able to move one square away, unless you dash.
Unfortunately, I only get the bonus action, so I only get 30 feet of movement this turn.
Alright, so you're going to take a quick... Can you dash with a bonus action?
No.
Alright, so...
It is a full action.
Alright, so you do try to manage to run away, however... The orc is pulling out his shield, trying to block the attack. He tries to grab his weapon. And the rangers are now chasing after both you and him.
Oh, good.
Weapon that he grabbed, did he grab the Did he grab his sword?
Is it still heated?
No, it is not.
Alright, yeah, he picked up his sword, but it's still in the sheath.
Cool. I am... So, is it his turn now? His turn now is he picked it up, right?
Yeah, he picked it up. He picked up his weapon, but at that point, it is now the ranger's turn. And they are halt!
I freeze, and I freeze, I put my hands up. And but I still have the, I've used the bonus action to keep the hammer in the spiritual weapon hammer in my hands, though. So it's just, I put my hands up and one hand's still holding the hammer up.
The orc then shouts out, "She casted magic on me!
He tried to snap my neck!
I'm a bounty hunter!"
Yeah, and you're trying to kill me! And I don't have a bounty on my head!
At that point,
Off.
as you start to make the commotion, I need you to roll me a persuasion check.
What I just say?
Unfortunately, to that point, the rangers go up for you.
Oh, God! I'm going to have to explain this!
Nora.
You two are coming with us right now.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
We violated the law.
Do you resist?
I do not resist, and I let the spiritual hammer dispel itself.
Alright, as the spell goes away, You and the orc are both taken into custody.
God damn it.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
So much for laying low tonight.
yeah, that was not the plan for today.
I would like to take a 2-minute break so I can get
God
the next scene started.
Right.
damn it.
Ugh,
Nora.
that was
How?
not part of the plan today. I was planning on laying low all day long making weapons.
Yep.
How
We had to talk about
many
this and
times
everything.
must you
Ugh.
bungle it?
The only mistake I made was not running first and then casting heat metal.
Okay, that is fair, but you also blew up the facility.
I did not damage anything.
You blew up the
You-
cave.
Pushed the button in the cave.
Aw, we're all so lovey and great friends.
I would like to
Oh
point
my
out that that was a natural one, so that was out of my hand.
Oh,
It was entirely
bull.
in your hands. You're the one that rolled the one.
I'm holding my own without a weapon here.
You
Guys, you cannot blame Star because of a natural one. That is
No.
the roll of the dice. Now, if he, let's say he walked up to somebody and just, backstabbed the king of, I don't know. Okay, of Gryffindor. What? But yeah, then we have the right to be like, what the hell are you doing? But you cannot.
But don't worry, I'm probably going to do that tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be backstabbing the
Oh my
dwarf.
God.
I'm going to backstab the dwarf, but only after I've already backstabbed the Baron.
Don't backstab the Baron.
What? I want his money. No, I'm joking.
I still need to sell the. Why? I still need to sell those rust monster stuff.
And remember that the freaking guards told me, just try to keep them out of trouble, please. Ugh.
Hey, this is a good thing. The rogue did not get in trouble.
Shockingly, I was going to nudge you at the table saying, don't steal anything.
It's funny how the rogue, one, does not have a bounty on her, and two, has not gotten in trouble yet. Everyone else in the party has the bounty and has either gotten in trouble.
You
Oh,
mentioned
wait for
trying
it. I didn't know I had a second bounty on my head. It's news to me, too.
I was talking about the first bounty.
I mean, I'm not
Everyone else has bounties
surprised,
except for
but...
Nora.
Great, now I have to deal with 2 wars.
I have a feeling I know what the bounty's from, but...
Alright, I'm back.
Now I have to
Talking
kill
about
the
how it's funny
Underdark,
the rogue is
too.
not the one that's causing all the trouble.
I don't mean to cause problems.
At least when we go to the Underdark, I'll be able to speak with people there.
I don't
All
know
right,
if I
so-
want to go to the Underdark, dude.
Mira and Omek,
Alright.
you enter this large building as such. You are in the lobby. Unfortunately, I don't have the map for this just yet.
That's fine. We can use imagination. We're good.
Imagination. No, excuse me.
You see a couple of elves and half-elf casters. You see a bunch of them in these robes with unique symbols on their back. Most of them have the same logo, but you notice that one or two of them have a different symbol on them.
Okay.
The one who was escorting you here says, just wait here,
Alright.
and I will go get the head mage. He steps towards the room in the back, and most of the mages and wizards there are studying scrolls, reading upon books. A few of them are carrying small little boxes filled with alchemic components, and you notice that on the table there has to be this very shiny orb.
Like a crystal ball.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure we kind of still stay closer to the door. Simply because I don't know these people. And I still find it a little concerning they want to talk to me specifically. I'm also gonna tug my hood a little, pull it up a little more so it's covering more of my face since the whole ordeal yesterday.
Not that way. I readjusted my position.
Okay. Oh, Mick, what are you doing?
Olmec starts walking up to random people and asking them if they study stars.
One of them looks upon you.
And
This figure right here and such. He looks to be a silver-haired high elf. He's not wearing any robes. Excuse me. You mentioned stars. Are you astrologists?
No, but I am seeking someone who will understand this map.
You give him the map.
I pull out a piece of paper and hand it to him. He realizes it's just a doodle of Tortle saving the world, so he grabs it back quickly, then hands him the actual star map drawn from memory.
Oh, that's quite. At that point, his eyes go wide. What is this?
It's a map.
I don't recognize these I don't recognize these patterns. In fact, it's a little bit sloppy, but a map of what?
I don't know. I found it.
Oh my god.
Roll me a persuasion check. Actually, no. He asked you, where did you find this?
In a cave.
Cave? What kind of cave?
Was this unusual metallic cave with tiny people?
Are you like a ruin? Wait, tiny people. Are you referring to gnomes?
Yeah.
At that point, he looks down at the paper, looks down at you. Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
sweet tits on a biscuit.
What?
Sorry, that really got me. Persuasion with advantage. Did I click it?
You did.
Okay.
His eyes go wider. Are you telling me this is a hand-drawn draft of an enormous map of what? Of this? This doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem possible. Do you know where the location of this place?
Well, it used to be, and I gesture in the direction that way.
Out in the middle of the forest, further north.
Yes, that's where it used to be.
Can you wait a moment? Would you mind if I take this with me?
Yeah, let me hold on to that.
Right. At the point he gives it back to you. He hesitantly gives it back to you, but then he just gives it back to you. Allow me to go speak to the headmaster one moment. And then he hurries to the back quickly.
Oh, good work.
You then begin to notice that a bunch more of these initiatives, wizards and so forth, start to look at you too. You begin to hear them whispering to each other.
I'm used to that kind of stuff, sadly.
You can roll me a perception check or an insight check.
Okay, I will roll one of those.
Let's see. You said investigation?
Perception?
Oh, perception.
Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to do it with advantage.
That's a 13 regardless.
You said investigation or perception?
Perception.
Oh, okay.
Insight or perception.
Oh, insight. Okay. Oh, shit!
Thanks.
Mira, you recognize this kind of look? It's not a look of disdain, but you notice that you hear them whispering. Is that a turtle? That is a turtle.
Oh.
They come so far. And everything. It's like they are talking about Omek and everything.
Yay, it's not me for once.
Right when you guys come back, the elf caster, the initiate, comes back with the headmaster, along with the elder elf, the one now speaking with Omek, and both of them are by the side next to this large, luxurious pattern robe-wearing figure. He is also a high elf with silver hair, and he pulls back his robes. Excuse me.
Hello.
Yes.
My fellow mages have told me of your interests. We'll be happy to speak to you. But first, he then looks at Omek. You mentioned to my fellow mage that you happen to find a ruin of Gnomish heritage, correct? One made
Oleg
of
nods.
Is there perhaps a chance you can write us or draw us a specific map of location of where we can find this?
What are your motives?
We believe that you have discovered an ancient ruin of a very long civilization of gnomes. Gnomish heritage and their lost magic have practically vanished from our lores. We want to investigate this.
Very well. But you must share your findings with me.
Of course, we are even willing to happily name you after this discovery. But first, at the hand, and then he looks at Mira. Are you the one wishing to join us?
Actually, somebody approached my friend stating you guys wanted to talk to me. I'm not sure if I want to join anything. I just know you guys were wanting to speak to me for a reason, so I thought I'd come out and see what you'd like. She tugs her hood down a little bit more.
The initiate says, Sir, unfortunately she never gave us the name of the apprentice mage that came across her. Do you know what this person looks like?
Sadly, I was already upstairs when the conversation happened with my friend Nora. She just said somebody wanted to talk to me about maybe doing a job or something of that like. I'm not sure why, but she just gives a nice smile.
We do have some initiates going forth to spread the name, and yes, we are looking for casters. Unfortunately, I do not know you. What is your name?
My name's Mira.
I am Blue Mage. Habadaris.
Habadaris. Okay.
I am the head of the Mage's associate here, and we welcome you, Miss Mira, and you, sir, as he turns to Omek. Are you also here to join us?
You mean your guild?
We are a group of elegant magic users. We study the Arcanium, we find lores of the land, and we protect our waters from any outside or dark forces.
I am a druid. My magic lies with nature.
Oh, you are one of divine magic.
Omek nods.
So I believe it is just you, Miss Mira.
Before I joined something, I really would like to find that gentleman who was looking for me, just to kind of figure out exactly what he wanted. Especially because I really don't know much about your group, and me and my fellow friends are on a quest right now. I want to ask if they have a pamphlet, but I know that's not the right term.
They pull out a scroll for
Oh.
you with their rules, and it's pretty much a, hey, welcome to our group. We are looking for casters and such. It's not like well known, but it's pretty much their calling card.
Okay.
Did he happen to give you this?
No, as I said, I don't even know who was looking for me. I just know I went upstairs and my friend said a gentleman said he would like me to come here to talk to him.
Unfortunately, we don't know anyone of that. What's fitting those descriptions. Where perhaps did you get this information from?
We were at the inn last night.
Ah. We might have a couple, but we'll try to figure them out at the moment. But for now, welcome.
Thank you.
But if you wish to join us, you could please come back to me in my office, and we can discuss about making you initiate. But first, you will have to go through a trial.
Oh, goody. Dallin, out of character, I have no idea what this kind of thing is. So is this something I can join and still be with the group?
Technically, this is a faction thing. So, in other words, you are free to do so. You could still stay with the group, but you'll become part of this faction. And it's technically you are gaining allies, and they also give you quests and tasks to take care of, and so forth.
So it's just like a guild specific for magic users.
Yes.
Okay. And like, okay. So it is out of character. It is a good idea that I join these people, right?
That is up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna wait to officially join because I want till I talk to the rest of the group.
I would like you to also roll me a stealth check to blend in a bit to hide your head.
Goody. 1 minute.
You are hiding your horns, correct?
Yeah. Oh, great! Great!
Whoopsie.
Oh, well.
Whoopsie boopsie.
The gentleman to his left, notice, has a little disturbed look on his face, and then he whispers, the Habadaris. I'm sorry, do you happen to have a focus or a spellbook?
Me? No.
Yes, you.
I just can conjure what magic I need.
Oh, do you not have a focus?
Wait.
You
Oh, that's
You
my...
actually do.
Yeah, that's... Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my wand. Or the little staff.
May we see it?
Sure. So she's gonna pull out her staff.
You pull out your staff, and they examine and such. They look at the focus. And where do you come from, Miss Mira?
I come from a village called Cape Village. It's a ways away.
Yes, and then he hands you back the focus.
Thank you.
For now, we must further discuss this and prepare your trial, but in the meantime, we will look into this mysterious initiative spreading about and not handling proper paperwork. If you can excuse me, I have much to take care of. But, Mr. Omek, we are still interested in receiving those documents if you'd like to join my assistant and taking care of producing duplicates.
Agrees.
Or if you wish to give us your copy, we'll be happy to borrow it for a while and bring you back the original once we are done making duplicates.
I can create the duplicate for you. Oh my! Pops into a shell, wrestles around for a couple minutes, and jumps out with the copy.
The long silver-haired fellow that was speaking to you earlier, the elf, the assistant, goes to you of sorts. Perhaps if you care to join us in the back room, we do have some parchments and proper maps that you can use as well, along with some books of text if you happen to know some of the writings. Have you actually been to this place?
Omek nods.
Fascinating.
He agrees to go with them to the back room.
All right. Mira, do you wait for Omek or do you head out?
I am going to leave just because I'm getting an odd feeling from that one gentleman who I'm pretty sure realized I was a tiefling. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the inn.
All right, you start to head back to the inn. Okay, now we're going to. Oh, I'm sorry. What was else?
Nothing.
All right, so Omek, I need you to roll me a survival check, or if you have cartographer tools, I need you to roll me intelligence check.
What was the first one?
Survival.
Survival check, or if you have cartography tools, you can roll me that with an intelligence check with advantage.
Here's my survival.
All right, so you're not using cartography?
I don't have that.
Okay, that's fine. So, you do your best to determine with them. You stay with them for a couple, an hour or so, looking at maps. I also need you to roll me an investigation check, as they give you, with advantage, as they give you full access to their books and tomes and maps.
Okay.
You just really like 18.
All
Shut
right.
up.
I know that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, that just don't talk to the dice gods like that.
All right, so Omek, you're
I'll
going to be
do
there
high
for the
level.
entire morning at this point.
That's fine. He gets lost in his work.
All right, so we're going to go back to Sylvia and Trevor.
I hope everyone's not getting into any trouble. Trevor?
At that point, Trevor has gone pretty quiet.
Trevor, what's bothering you? You are not like yourself.
Oh! I'm sorry, Miss Sylvia. I just been thinking. It's, well... I worry. I worry.
What about?
Well, this village seems quite peaceful.
Hmm.
I just figured the fact that maybe, perhaps, as all of a sudden the door opens up and you then see this bald human fellow with gray furs on his whole body. He's wearing noble attire, especially for one in the middle of a hunter's village.
Did his name ring any bells to me in the beginning?
Baron Vermont.
Right, but did it like? Do I know of the family name?
Roll me a history check.
Oh,
That's a
That's-
nat 1.
Actually, that was with advantage, so you're good.
oh, thank God.
That would have been a nat 1.
You know your father had talkings with him and such. However, you did not get to know him personally. Like, your father has never introduced you to him. He pretty much lives by himself. He has no family. He was pretty much lords to these he's lords of these forests, and he has made great alliance with the elven kingdoms and few of the mages, along with the Highlanders. Like, he is a man who has a lot of connections and wealth in bunch of resources.
In that case, I'm going to stand up and extend my hand to shake. Baron Vermont, a pleasure. I heard that you have dealings with my father.
I have. Usually, your father comes here with a large escort. You are his daughter, no doubt.
I am indeed. Tell me, Lord, do you have any issues in the kingdom that need to be resolved currently?
Kingdom?
Your village.
No, I am quite flattered that you think. Technically, I have land enough for a kingdom, but this village is all I need. And then he takes your hand and kisses it. My, your father has spoken of you. He said that you are a lovely daughter. He never said you are a beautiful woman.
You flatter me.
And who is this strapping young lad? Your servant?
A friend.
Yes, my name is Trevor. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lord. Oh, nonsense. You are welcome in this village. But I am afraid that there is not much trouble in these parts.
Unfortunately, that may not be the case for much longer.
What say you that?
The Iron Man Kingdom. They appear to be on the move.
Ha! Impossible.
No, it truly isn't. They are after us. And they seek to go to war. They sent out Black Sun mercenaries to scout ahead. And they've already captured Cape Village.
Roll me a persuasion check.
With advantage, or?
I was pretty much say normal.
Okay. Persuasion.
Oh,
Yay.
At that moment, you begin to tell him the story. He pours himself a drink of such. Would you care for a drink?
I would indeed, thank you.
He doesn't let anyone else pour it except for himself, and then he walks over and sets it on the table. I'm sorry, usually I only have one servant, but he's a good boy. I don't need much help. The village pretty much governs itself, with the mages and the Highlanders and all the merchants who come along the borders, the neutral grounds. I would pretty much say that we all set, but a war of mercenaries. Nevertheless, I heard the rumors of the king passing away a long time ago, and the Ironman. I won.
Yes?
He thinks for a moment. Has your father sent you of this news?
Unfortunately, no. I'm heading there to inform him as soon as possible. But we've encountered a slight roadblock.
Roadblock, you say?
Yes.
What kind of roadblock? Right now, most of my passages have been fine.
Well, we lack the transportation at the moment.
Oh.
We got here thanks to a kind merchant.
I see. So you have been traveling alone?
With a small group, yes. Since the attack.
Ah. What was your father's name?
Fuck, hold on.
That's an interesting name.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
who
fuck, hold
named
on.
somebody fuck? Hold on.
Ah, yes, my father. Oh, fuck, hold on. He was a great man. Still is. He's not dead yet.
I thought that was your mother.
God damn it.
Is that fuck? Hold on of the West Yorkshire hold-ons?
Dreschnach.
Baron Vermont seems to be a very humble, homey kind of fellow. He looks as though there's no stress upon him except for his bald head. It is smooth, and it looks as though he takes a blade to it or has someone shave it for him. He's pretty much up in those years.
Yes, my father Dreschnach.
Ah, Dreschnach. Let me tell you something about your father. He is the most daring warrior I have ever come across with him.
Do
What
I
the
have to
moment-
roll deception to roll my eyes and not have it seen?
I'm gonna say roll me a charisma check.
Oh no.
Like my father, the greatest warrior, please. Charisma.
You can roll me an insight check to see if he's telling the truth. I'm serious. During his younger days, I actually went upon him with a great hunt one time. Not only did he manage to capture a large greater elk, capture, not kill, brought it forth, made it come willingly. That thing had golden fur and eyes that glimmer of emeralds. And then he married it. That's humor.
Wait, what?
I'm joking. But what I'm saying is that your father, the moment you were born, he changed. Became more secure with things. But
Wait, this guy is over 100 years old?
no, He's
like...
he's like in his 50s.
Well, Sylvia's like 300, isn't she?
No, I'm 126.
Oh.
Suspicious.
Well, technically, you weren't a baby. You were a kid.
Yeah, child.
Ignore the continuity error.
Will do.
I would
Moving on.
Or were you a baby? How old are you? I keep forgetting.
126.
Ah! Okay, yes, you were definitely a baby. I apologize. My memory is not what it used to be.
Oh, nonsense.
But I can tell you, your father loves you very much. I'm surprised he actually managed to send you off on your own.
Yeah. it wasn't on my own.
Mm.
We lost my escort.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. As he pours himself another drink.
Sylvia
Are you-
will casually sip on hers.
Are you staying at the inn?
Presently, yes.
Nonsense! I will not let nobility and of a family friend do no such thing. You're welcome to stay in one of my homes, in one of my rooms.
Thank you, Baron.
I also sent someone to gather your things. Is it just you two?
No, Baron. We have a small blue female, as well as a forge cleric dwarf, and a raven kenku.
That's quite a unique party.
You are telling me. Oh, and a turtle.
I was going to say that.
As a pet?
No, a turtle.
Oh.
One of the race. Yes.
Alive?
Yes, alive. Is that surprising?
How is he not frozen to death?
Oh, he has a scarf of warmth.
Oh, he's a caster. Alright. So, it's settled. You are welcome to stay as long as you like, and I'll be sure to send a message to your father and alert the kingdom and such. Tell me, do you have any proof to help me with this claim?
Yes, the forge cleric holds the paperwork.
Ah, do you happen to know where they are right now?
Oh,
No.
I'm afraid that I do not. However, I imagine that we'll have word very soon.
very soon. Knock, knock, knock.
It's settled. Trevor then stands up. Lady Sylvia, perhaps I should go and gather the others, and you should stay here for a bit.
Would you?
Good boy. Good young man.
Thank you, Trevor.
More drink. As he gestures it towards you, Sylvia.
Of course, thank you.
Don't get drunk.
Trevor then heads out to go find the others.
It's not like it's whiskey. Is it?
Technically, it's rum.
Oh, sweet! Do I roll a con save?
How much are you drinking?
I'll be casually sipping while we discuss.
This is your second drink, though.
Yes.
You are not drinking to get intoxicated, are you?
No.
There
This
you
is social drinking. There's a big difference.
There
I
you go.
Roll me a Constitution check.
Okay.
Oh,
It becomes 1 glass, 2 glass, 4 glasses, and the bottle is now gone.
Well, we're having merriment, right?
You are hearing stories of your father from this guy.
I will-
It seems as though him and your father, like during his younger days, they went traveling long hunts, gatherings, and so forth. He is actually a native born in the Eastern Kingdom lands.
Oh. Why do I keep rolling nat ones on drinks?
Alright, so, Edgar, it is your turn.
okay. So let's see what Edgar's doing while Sylvia's getting drunk and Nora got arrested. Did anything bad happen with Mira and Omik? I don't think so. No, nothing bad
right-
happened with them.
Right now, you are assisting Yandi with selling wares. Yours will actually be a lot more quicker to handle. Roll me a
Hey, what?
charisma check as you try to help Yandi get the word about her furs out and everything to sell? Like, do you stay with her and try to sell, or do you go about wandering town?
I'm helping.
All right,
I
so
rolled an
you
18.
you notice that there are a bunch of people coming back and forth. They happen to see your furs and whatnot. It does increase her business, so I need you to also roll me a d100.
Oh.
As you do this for the next few hours. Things are actually looking pretty good.
Yeah.
She managed to sell about 7 pelts already to nearby folk, along with some other wares. Managing to gain her a profit of at least 35 gold. Yandi, you have also gained great favor with Yandi. I am quite impressed. I am surprised you haven't done this before, Miss Edgar.
Let's do this occasionally. Got stuff to sell.
And the way how you speak and everything, you almost sound like me.
Edgar just laughs like Yandi with a laugh.
Roll me a perception check.
Yay.
Further into town, you can hear a commotion as rangers are rushing in. Do you go check to look out what it was?
I hear commotion in town. Should we go check?
Oh, no, I have to stay and keep the stalls, but if you want to go check it out, you can go take a break and so forth. I've already made enough as if.
Okay. My proud people here.
All right. At that point, before you notice, you then see a bunch of huntsmen surrounding what seems to be Nora and a familiar orc as they are being escorted into what seems to be a very large building over on the other part of the village.
Edgar sighs loudly for Yandi to hear.
Yeah, you are like, are you out in the open or are you hidden?
I'm out in the open.
You hear one of the nearby villagers mutter to him and such. Who would have thought that they would try to fight in the middle of the street? I know dwarves and orcs can't get along, apparently.
What happened?
Oh, well, apparently there was this brawl between an orc and a dwarf, and the dwarf cast some kind of spell upon him. She is pretty much not going to look favor upon it. Right now, they're heading to the Hall of Order.
The Hall of what now?
Edgar
That's-
looks confused.
Oh, the Hall of Order is technically where if any troublemakers are locked up and then they are brought forth to a more capital punishment area.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What?
I guess
I mean, well, technically they can buy their way out, but it was just a brawl. But the fact that she casted spells out to the middle of the open,
Oh, no.
I mean, magic is always welcome, but enough to try to kill an orc.
Disarm?
Are people allowed to visit the people that are in there?
Well, I mean, if there's ever been reporting of a crime or banditry or such horrible consequences, yes, that's usually what the order hall is for.
Mega nods a ghost over to where the Hall of Order is.
Technically, the Order Hall is like a sheriff's area for the local huntsmen.
Okay.
The Highlanders volunteer as guardsmen to these points.
Deputies.
They protect the village.
Right.
But they don't have any authorities. They only just keep them there and such, and the one who usually states how their crime is then brought forth to the noble,
Okay.
which is the Baron.
Oh
Ah,
no.
this is gonna cost me political favor.
Alright, so as you then go over to the Hall of Order, you see a ranger standing near the door. But inside, Nora, you and this orc are then brought forth into two separate cells. They are side by side.
What did that wanted poster? What did she do? Why am
Oh.
I? Yes, I am talking to you.
Oh, now you want to talk?
I was trying to talk to you before, but you threatened me, and then that's what happened.
Hey, I don't care what she did. The fact that I'm just here to get her head.
What was the at least? Can you at least tell me how much she was worth?
It's on the damn paper.
I couldn't read the paper. You held it up for only a moment, and I didn't have the time before you were like, "Or are you going to get in my way?" And then I'll just do a little thing like, "Nyeh."
You're lucky there's a brick wall between us, otherwise I would be busting through your skull right now. You sucks for your friend though.
uh,
Partner's gonna get real bloody about this.
yeah, probably. But you should really not underestimate us. Hell, I managed to hold you off one-on-one. There's 4 of us. What do you think's gonna happen to her?
You use magic on me, you fucking cheat.
Yeah! What do you think the rest of us can do?
Fucking hell.
Yeah! I wouldn't suggest fighting us. And I really did not want to hurt you. Why do you think I did it to your sword and not your armor?
Roll me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh, well, that's not going to go well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We'll see what he rolls.
If I was dead, pretty much you'd be in a lot more trouble. But right now I'm pretty much gonna get out of here because I have a license.
Well, once again, who... You're talking about how I don't know her. Care to enlighten me about how I don't know her? Like, what? Why is she so dangerous that she's got a bounty on her head?
You can't read his face on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, I know.
He goes quiet,
Mm.
and all of a sudden you see one of the rangers comes up. Alright, you two keep quiet. Once the noble is free, we're sending a message and then you'll be set on a trial. God, check my gear. Roll me a perception check, Nora.
22.
Oh wow.
You then see the ranger go forth and look through his goods. He happens to have a small little backpack, and then you notice that he pulls out a strange green metallic insignia. And then he pulls forth a parchment of some sort, and the ranger looks back at the orc. Yeah, so I suggest you let me go. Like, right now. The ranger's like, shit. He then puts the stuff back in the backpack, and then he walks over to the cell, immediately letting him go. Roll me a religion check.
Oh,
Wow, natural 1.
You have never seen that kind of insignia before, let alone that kind of metal. It's like nothing you ever seen before, but the fact that even a ranger, like a simple guard like that, would know. He opens up the cell and so forth. Sorry sir, but I still have to hold you in custody just for a couple hours. It's fine. Just send a message to the person on the list, on the name. I can wait an hour. At the point, the ranger just walks away, hurrying to go report what he just found.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say goblin, filthy orc.
Heard that, you dirty dwarf.
Just look a little surprised. I'm done.
what?
Edgar, as you reach through the Hall of Order, the ranger stops you. Can I help you, miss?
Saw a dwarf get ticketed.
Do you happen to know this woman?
I came with her.
Well, I'm sorry, she is currently under hold and will be charged for illegal casting and an assault.
Might I talk to her?
You may, for a brief moment.
Okay.
As you then go inside, Nora, you begin to see Edgar walking up to your cell.
Is that orc still nearby?
He is still in the other room.
Hmm.
Like, he is still in the cell.
Edgar. I swear there's a valid explanation for this.
Again, repeat what the ranger said that Nora is being held for.
I would like to point out that all of that was done in self-defense. Not that it's going to matter too much. Yeah, so you know that person that I really, really don't like?
Hmm?
Yeah, you know that person that I don't like that often?
Sylvia?
I just hold up my hands like, shh. There's an orc in the other room. He's listening.
Roll me a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
I am not being quiet about this. There's an orc in the other room. He's listening.
Okay, so to talk about you.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Sylvia, without names, go find her lover and bring those two together immediately.
Trevor?
The other one.
Oh my!
Ah!
Sorry.
Mira's in danger. Go get help.
Rocket. I'll find this mirror.
Ugh.
Don't know who this mirror is.
Ugh. I just hit my head against the iron bars. I'm assuming just lightly. Ding, ding, ding.
The orc says, "So that's her name, huh?"
I don't know.
Ugh.
I love our group.
Dog, damn it.
This sort of egg tormenting Nora for getting arrested.
Ugh.
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap, and once I'm done, I'm gonna catch this mirror, and I'm gonna get a big reward. While you can go suck it and stink in that jail cell for all I care.
Oh. Oh.
Crap.
Yup. I'm done.
All right, Edgar, what do you do?
I assumes our times is up and leaves.
All right, so with that, Mira.
Yep.
You start to travel back into town. Are you heading back to the inn?
Yep.
Okay, 1 second. Roll me a perception check.
$13.
13. You notice that a lot of people are still scattered about. Like, it starts to die down. It's still early in the morning. It's getting close to the afternoon. You probably took about an hour and a half just to do so. But the sun starts to rise up just a bit. You notice that some people are starting to whisper about some stuff. Like, a few things, but you don't seem to catch any attention as you decide to head back to the inn.
Alright. I don't see anybody, but nobody else is back yet. Obviously. It's not.
1 second. Gonna bring you back to the inn. As you walk back into the inn and such, there seems to be a little bit less amount of people.
Okay.
Just ignore these figures. No one seems to be around. The bartender is still up and about.
Wait.
I'm on the wrong map.
Yeah, you have me where Sylvia's at.
Whoops! My bad.
We can watch Sylvia get drunk more.
Alright,
There you go.
Okay, so it's just me, huh?
Yep.
Alright, well, and what time of the day is it?
It is still early morning. It's not like dawn,
Oh, okay. So it's not lunchtime yet. Alright, so nobody else is back here, so I am going to sit over at this table and I'm going to look at the scroll that they gave me about the magic guild.
You examine it, so forth. It has all these runic markings upon it, and it is written both in Common and Elvish.
Okay.
It is very eloquently.
Hey, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I misclicked.
No worries.
Oh,
It looks as though someone handwritten this parchment and have taken the time to do so. It also seems to be also magically inscripted. Roll me Arcana check.
Okay.
You can definitely tell that the ink on this paper is definitely magical in some nature.
But I don't know what it does.
It's more of something of a properties to prevent it from like burning or smudging or so forth.
Smudgy.
Okay, well, she's not going to make any rash decisions till she could talk to the group. Simply because she doesn't know exactly what we're planning on doing, and she doesn't want to get us involved in more than we already were in. So she's just going to be sitting there studying it.
At that point, you then see the door open up, and then you look behind. You see Trevor.
Oh,
Miss Mira.
hi, Trevor. Where's Sylvia?
She's at the Noble House. We have good news. And he takes a seat.
Oh, what kind of good news?
Apparently, Baron Vermont was actually an old friend of Sylvia's father.
Oh, we got really lucky then.
Yes, we don't even have to stay at the inn. We might not even have to worry about getting a ride.
What? Really? Oh, that's splendid. So she's gonna roll up the scroll and kind of tuck it away. Oh, we should go find everybody else. Have you seen anybody?
No. I tried looking for Edgar, and Miss Dondi said that she went about. I haven't seen Miss Nora, so I thought she was still in her room. Wait, where's Mr. Olmec?
He's still back at the magic. What were they called? The magic.
Mages Association.
The Mages Association making maps or something like that.
Oh.
So I came back to try to find somebody and look over this paper. She's kind of gonna hand it to him. They want me to join, but the gentleman that was particularly looking for me was not there, or at least didn't speak up. So I really don't know who or why somebody wanted to particularly see me. She's gonna shrug.
That's quite odd.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to get Miss Sylvia's luggage. Would you care to help me?
Of course.
Alright, at that point, you then start to go upstairs,
Okay. Oops.
following Trevor.
Let's not walk through the tables, Allie. Ah.
Roll me another perception check.
Okay. Perception. 13.
13. Nope, everything seems to be out of the ordinary. As Trevor takes a stride along. Ah. You know, I'm actually quite happy how things are turning out.
Yeah?
Besides...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm sorry. Well, the fact that we've been on the run so long and we've been in such peril.
It's nice
Just
to
worried.
something go right for once.
Yes. And, you know, it's just weird. You won't believe what Miss Sylvia told me yesterday.
And what did she say?
She said that I finally had a backbone.
Oh, I'm sure she meant it as a compliment. She's kind of odd when it comes to those, but I'm sure she would only mean that as a compliment, I hope.
Usually it's mostly downgrading or tell me, Trevor, stop doing this, Trevor, stop doing that. I mean...
She's not that bad, you know that. She's probably just being tough on you for good reasons. I swear. I think you're a great guy, so I wouldn't worry too much. And she's gonna unlock the room. so we can get the luggages and stuff.
Well, that's actually one of the sweetest things anyone has ever said.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Was that a
Well, I mean-
sneeze or a laugh?
That was a laugh. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, okay.
I feel
At
bad.
that point, as you then enter the room and such, you notice that the window over here is open.
Uh-oh. I don't believe that window, she's gonna kind of back up a little, was open.
Oh,
When we
nonsense. I'm
left.
pretty sure Miss Sylvia left it open again.
No, 'cause I was the last one out of the room. And I know I had it closed.
Roll me investigation check.
Did it go? Yeah, okay. Ooh, yay!
You look about the room, and something doesn't seem to be out of place.
Everything seems normal?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Well, as Trevor then closes the window, everything seems to be alright so far. Do you know where her luggage is?
I'm gonna point to it, because it's probably like a giant big box or something. Where I have this little teeny tiny sack. It's over there.
Not inaccurate.
Like, I picture her as that lady that has like 50 like suitcases for a 2-day trip.
I would like you to roll me a dexterity check.
Oh, good.
A save?
Check.
A check, okay. 7. Okay.
The moment you lean down, all of a sudden you hear a snap on one of the strings of your eye patch.
I'm instantly gonna use my hand to hold it into place. Do you...
Your eye patch falls, but all of a sudden you just quickly cover your eye.
Yeah. Like, it's off.
It is dangling off your head.
Great.
I would like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you have your eye closed? Is what I'm
yeah,
asking.
yes. Oh, no!
All of a
Oh boy.
sudden, you begin to feel your heart beating in your chest. You can hear it drumming in your ears.
We done did a fuck.
Oh, yeah, I guess the mending didn't work very well. So, I'm guessing it did not successfully, she didn't successfully save that. No. Okay.
Trevor looks behind and then looks down at you. Miss Mira, are you okay? As you are still hunched over, facing towards the luggage.
Does the eye patch fall off? Completely.
The eye patch is dangling,
Okay.
but the moment Trevor goes up to you, you feel as though your body is unable to move.
Mm,
You feel stunned. And then you start to hear a voice in your head. Burning sensation in your left eye. Miss Mira, are you okay? The moment he places his hand on your shoulder to turn you towards him, the eye patch falls off, and your hand slips off.
oh, good. Okay.
1 second.
Yay! This will be interesting.
It's time for a break. No, it's actually.
Oh no, this is...
Miss Sylvia? No, I'm sorry.
Hey!
What happened to your eye patch?
She's gonna stand up straight, and her posture is gonna be a lot more regal and precise and not as klutzy. And she is going to open her eye, which is going to be a red pupil with a pink, instead of white being it's pink. And she's just gonna kind of look at her hand and just kind of smirk a little.
Miss Mira?
Hmm?
Are you okay? Wait, you have an eye?
Why, of course I have an eye. And it looks like I am a woman this time.
What?
Huh?
At that point, Trevor blinks. Of course you're a woman. At that point, he reaches down to grab the eye patch.
Oh, were you the one that took that off? Are you my hero from saving me?
What? What?
Hmm?
Are you okay, Miss Mira?
Is that the name she chose, Mira? Oh, that's cute. Yes, you can call me Mira. Is that a desirable name?
Roll me a charisma check. Roll me. Yeah, roll me a charisma check
Charisma check.
with advantage.
Oh, well, can I just take that? I don't think.
Oh, not a save. It's a normal.
Oh, I'm
charisma
sorry.
check.
Why did I do that? Charisma.
Remember, you got advantage.
I got a natural 20.
Oh no!
At that point, he like looks down to you. He starts to get a little bit sweaty. Miss Mira, I don't, it's just a little bit warm in here. And at that point, he starts to tug on his collar.
Oh, I could make it a lot hotter.
What?
I see you have my eye patch though. Here, I'll trade you. You give me that, and then she's going to kiss him.
What?
And then she's going to take the eye patch, and she's going to shove it down her bra.
Roll me a sleight of hand with advantage.
Oh, okay, sleight of hand.
What?
His eyes go a little bit wide, and all of a sudden they go a little bit dazed a bit.
So, she's going to take the eye patch, and she's going to break the kiss, and she's going to go, well, I've got things to do, and it looks like you have to take care of something that came up, so I'll leave you here. Toodles, my hero. And she leaves.
Hold on.
Oh.
Before that happens, you just hear Trevor mumbling, what? And all of a sudden, right when the door opens,
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
yeah, you can give me that pretty little head of yours, and she says in common, and then she's going to pull out a dagger and try to stab you.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
Nothing? What's your AC?
Oh, great. My AC is 12.
12. That is a hit.
Oh, damn.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Boop. Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh, that's not with advantage. That's normal.
Oh, so, okay. 23.
23 still works. Alright, 1 second. Now we gotta roll for initiative because our surprise attack just went through. Alright, so you take 3 piercing damage.
Okay. So I'm down to 16 HP, guys. Or Trevor. Great. Oh, great.
Look at that in.
As you just stumble back, getting your stomach completely stabbed by the knife, you can feel a burning sensation from the wound. The moment Trevor is still in a bit of a daze.
She's just gonna be like, I've been back for 2 minutes! And someone stabs me! So she's like really pissed.
1 second. Just gotta add her to. She's gonna roll her initiative. Trevor's gonna roll his initiative.
You stabbed me in the guts.
Exactly.
And Trevor is charmed at this point
Oh,
from
God.
unmagical effect.
Okay.
Great! I
Alright.
love this!
Mira, it is your turn.
I am going to cast. Well, okay, I've never used meta magic before. So,
Okay.
I want to use my meta magic where it's the double, where I can cast twice. Did I take?
Twins.
Yeah, the
Hold on,
twin
is that-
spell. The twin spell. Meta magic.
That only works if you're targeting 2 separate targets.
Oh, okay. I thought I.
What's
Okay.
the
Gotcha.
what-
I've got it confused. No worries. I will just use magic missile then.
Okay.
remember you can upcast as well if need be.
Okay, so upcast means I use.
So you have the option. Magic Missile is a level 1 spell.
Mhm.
You have the option of using it as a level 2 spell slot, which would do more damage.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to do that, but I know I have to roll a d20 first. So 1 minute.
No, magic missile is automatic hit. So
Well,
what spell
it's
level are you
because I
casting?
am a wild mage.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that. Okay.
I didn't know if we were still doing that. Or with when she, okay, doesn't matter. So I didn't roll a 1. Okay,
That's actually
so
could be a disadvantage because you are in your true chaotic form. So
so I need to roll. Oh yeah, this is great. It is a great character. Let me go disadvantage. I'll roll again. I'm fine.
as long as it's not a 1.
We're good. We're good. Okay.
All right, now what spell level are you casting magic missile? Pop it up.
Now if I want to do it a level 2, I just still pop it up regularly, right?
You go to your spell
Uh-huh.
and then you click on it, and it should allow you to toggle.
So you'll click on it, and then there'll be a smaller window that'll pop up, and it asks you if you want to cast it as a level 1 or level 2. It might be behind your character sheet.
What? I'm not seeing it.
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry, guys. Bear with me.
It's okay. It's okay. 1 second.
I've never done this before. Okay. When you cast this spell using a spell slot of level 2 or higher, the spell creates 1 more dart for each first. So, like...
Click on the name.
Oh, what did I do? Come on. Sorry. Magic missile. It just wants me to roll it. You know what? I'll just roll it level 1. This is just... I'll learn this later. I'm sorry. We'll just go...
It should be. Hold on. It should be.
Close out your character sheet.
Let me click on it real quick.
Okay. Everybody in chat, I am so sorry.
It says public role. And it only does 1d4.
Yeah, we had this problem before.
Okay.
You just want me to roll 3 times? Or was it 4 times?
Are you doing it as the second level or first level? That's all I need to know.
Second level.
Okay, so that is. Let's see. So that's 3 plus 1.
So 4 times?
4d4 plus 4. So you already did that once, so do it 4 more times.
2, 3, 4. And do you want me to roll again, or do you want to use the one you rolled?
Yeah, we'll use the one I rolled.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna give you that one. Go ahead. I'll let you do it. We were just testing to see.
It doesn't
so...
matter. I rolled the same thing, so.
Nah. So all of a sudden, for the fingertips that you do, you go forth and shoot magic missiles right up against her chest, and she stumbles. She shouts out, "Caster!
How dare you come after me after I just woke up? I'm bleeding! Who do you think I am? This piddly little...
Shit!" She's gonna take a disengage, and then she's going to jump out the window, breaking it right through.
I'm not paying for that.
You're not there.
I know.
Alright, so at that point, she managed to flee. And Trevor's like, What happened?
She's just gonna...
Oh my god! Miss Sylvia! You're bleeding!
I'm not
What?
Sylvia.
I mean, Miss Miriam! Sylvia! Why did I feel like I kissed Miss Sylvia?
Excuse me?
What happened? Why are you bleeding?
Did you not just see me getting stabbed? Aren't you supposed to be my hero? Can you help? I'm bleeding.
Roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, continuous poisons effect. Nice.
Constitution saving throw. 10.
You beat the DC! So, you feel a slight burning sensation. The wound around your stomach is a little bit numb.
Do you know a healer? Or are you a healer? I'm so sorry to bother you. I know you...
Oh my god!
That's just a little wound. I'm sure...
He's going...
Good.
Sylvia will kill me if I don't.
He's going to cast Healing Word. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. As he slowly starts to heal your stomach.
Oh.
As he presses it up to it. Oh god, that's...
Thank you. That's completely healed me. Awesome. Oh, better. Thank you, my hero. I believe I have to figure out where I am. Do you know where we are?
At that point, he holds up to you. Miss Mira, we have to go find the odds.
She's just gonna crack an eyebrow.
I don't know what's going on. I feel weird, and my pants just got tight.
Oh, Lord. If you want, I can leave you alone for a minute. I could help, but I just got stabbed, so maybe later.
We have to call the guards or something. We have to call somebody. I have to go. No!
So
Sylvia!
she's gonna
At that
rest
point-
a hand. Oh, go ahead.
All of a sudden, you hear the door open next door. Slam my mind. God damn it! I'm trying to fucking sleep.
Oh.
What the hell is going on here? And at that point, he looks at the broken mirror, the blood-stained open wound of Mira's stomach with a hole in her dress, and Trevor with a very weird, obvious erection.
Oh, Lord.
Good luck explaining that one.
And with that, I would like to end the session.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Alright, guys. We will be playing next week.
Stay tuned to find out if Trevor continues to live.